We realize, yo, like, as you give God a hard time, He gonna give you a hard time. That's some real shit. It's better, like, just start realizing whatever your faults are. However you're fucked up, start just understanding that shit. Start trying to fix the shit. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I mean? And I ain't even trying to be perfect because there's no such thing as perfect. You know what I mean? But what you should do, you should strive to be something other than an asshole. You should strive to be something other than an irritant. You should wake up in the morning wanting to do something positive for someone. Even if that's turn that goddamn frown into a smile. Like, people have life fucked up. But guess what? I realized they got it fucked up because other motherfuckers that they was around was fucked up too. And that's some real shit. So guess what? It ain't your job to fix them fucked up motherfuckers. It's your job to fix you. You know, that's all you got to worry about is you, not everybody else. You. You know what I'm saying? Whether people like that shit or not, they'll get over it. They need to get over it. There's a reason to get over it. God don't want us like stuck on the dumb shit. He wants us to start using our brains. He wants us to, care about this planet in a way where instead of destroying it and destroying the people, you build it and build the people. If you want your generations to live, why don't you want other people's generations to live? You know what I'm saying? If you still on that divide and conquer, and that's not love, guess what? You ain't gonna make it. Because God ain't on that divide and conquer. He never been. You know what I'm saying? That was the devil's that was his goal, not God's at all. And what's crazy, when they kept saying, oh, the devil was locked up for 1,000 years, and then they fucked around with the calendar for another 1,000 years, that's 2,000 goddamn years. No. They locked up God. They locked up the male version and the female version of God. But then they walk this earth as if they were God. Biggest mistake you can fucking make in your life. Because you actually think that real motherfucker with his real motherfucking wife wouldn't come back to this bitch and figure out what the fuck was going on. I don't mean no harm, but I never met or know a more stupider people in this past 2020 since the COVID shit. God damn. It's like produce some ooh, it's a different type of stupidity. You know. And so God forbid for all y'all beautiful women out there. You beautiful, you got a nice shape, you got a great mind, you know how to use it, and you put yourself together nice. Keep doing that. Keep doing it. I know you get hated on all the time. I get hated on too. But I don't know if they stopped your progression. But I'm telling you, keep going. And I'm going to keep going too. And half of my keep going is to talk shit to these motherfuckers. Because a lot of them is in their ego. They're not looking at God from a humanistic standpoint. God had to be a person at some point in order to create like personable things for people, in order to even create the things that we need to utilize to have a life here, you know. And then on top of it too, God had to experience all the feelings, all the emotions, all the trials, all the tribulations. God has had to go through all of that. And all God is saying to the rest of the world is, if you want to become a God like me, you must go through all of those things. You cannot avoid those things. You cannot trap up another person. You cannot put somebody else in your box. You cannot change your name and change your... No, 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 no. Because the spirit and the soul never change. They follow you no matter what avatar you're in. You know, and if you're a good person that understands just spirituality or just duality as a whole, you can see when somebody's angelic in front of you or when somebody is demonic in front of you. You know, and the things that people want to say and do and get away with, you know, in your gut, it's horrible. But you need to come to reason with it. You need to repent in whichever way you think is the right way and go to God with that. You need to also constantly remind yourself that that part of yourself that is just a bit disturbed and disgusting, you need to let that part of you go. It's kind of like old baggage. It don't work in the new world. Literally, like it doesn't work in the new world. It's a new world. The world could look the same on the outside, but the new world is how you perceive things in the inside of yourself. See, God kept this world the same. You know what I'm saying? And every time the era or the world changes, it's the elevation of your mind. But if you keep looking on the outside of the world that you see, you'll never understand that. So it's time for people to change their perceptions on how they view their own life and how they view the lives of others. It is very important. And it is very important for you not to throw your opinion off on someone else. You get what I'm saying? It's like one of those analogies I gave before, like, let's say if a woman went to church, and I don't really go that much, but let's just say, but I do sometimes go to church, right? And that woman has tried on like every shirt she has, right? Every freaking shirt and skirt. You know what I'm saying? She get to church, somebody got something to say about her big old boobies. You think her ass don't know her boobs is fucking big? She know. You think she ain't tried to find an acceptable, suitable shirt for motherfucking church? But here go y'all little women. Want to talk some junk about this big titted woman. Why she got her titties out. It ain't none of your motherfucking business. Pay attention to the goddamn pastor. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You ain't supposed to be paying attention to her cleavage. So it's like, stop. Get out of people's business. Other people's business ain't your business. So stay out of other people's business. If you feel like you got enough time to be in somebody else's business, then God is going to rain down and say, hey, it's time for you to get a job. It's time for you to get a hobby. It's time for you to get an extracurricular activity. Or matter of fact, let me go ahead and take you into the gym, boo-boo. Because I meant what I said. Stay out of other people's business. Period. Not their business in their house, not their business in their car, not their business with their love life, not their business in their bathroom, not their business in their mind, nothing. It's not for none of y'all to know who somebody's screwing, who somebody's seeing, and what somebody's doing. You know, it ain't your job to be like, hey, who's she going to see? Oh, let me get into her timeline so I can figure some shit out. Bitch, nigga, it's my timeline. God didn't shut my timeline down for nothing. God ain't come back to this bitch for nothing. God ain't doing all this shit for his motherfucking health. He's doing all this shit to teach all y'all witch bitches and y'all warlock niggas or wiggers or bitch wiggers. Y'all motherfuckers don't have no control over him or her. Just like they turn my light on, oh, he will be glad to turn your lights off. So, stop playing him in his motherfucking face. And in case you say to yourself some dumbass shit like, I'm doing all this because I want to see God. Bitch, you looking at him. He every fucking where. He energy. Stupid asshole. Shit like that. God exists in everything. Even the things that look dead are not. They are alive. So you mad that one person has more favor than the other? It's because that person took the time out to educate themselves and get out of their motherfucking ego and then also talk to God. Whatever that you don't know, he do. And I'm telling you, he upset with y'all dummies. Like, I'm 4'11". But I had teams of people coming after me like I was 7 feet tall. So I'm just telling y'all, leave folk alone. You don't know how spiritually connected they are. You don't know how blessed and highly favored they are. You don't understand why God keeps saving a person's life. Is to tell you that they are a miracle, not just to this world, but especially to you. To all the yous that fuck with her. To all the yous that talk shit about her. To all the yous that said, you know what, we're going to use this bitch till the wheels fall off. God is trying to let everybody know your tactics don't work. They won't work. I have secured her bag to the point where she can just look at this screen and make money. I want people to really understand when you put people through so much torturous shit just because, God will make their life so comfy, so cozy. All the things you didn't want them to have, God will give it to them. All the things that you wanted to see wrong going in their life, and you predicted that. You thought you were God, but you never thought that actual God would hear you. And the actual God will make you pay for all your sins. All your sins do consist of what you do to other people. It's just not the sins you commit to yourself or someone else commits to you. But when you're a witch or a warlock, you already know that. So, no need of y'all getting mad at me. I ain't the one going shit up. I ain't the one going to no goddamn coven meetings. I ain't the one that know your first, second, last, fourth name and shit, and your birthday and your calendar and your lunar. But I don't give a fuck about y'all like that. I didn't even know people gave a fuck about people like this. It's like one of them things where you might could feel and understand that you are important to a certain degree, but then you don't know how important you are until different spiritual things just happen to you. Gives you a newfound appreciation and respect. It also teaches you some boundaries that you miss during childhood or something. But boundaries, You need those. You need those. And I hate to say it, but I'm not going to be the one to teach you. Mm-mm. Why would I want to be in the presence of all of my enemies to just keep telling you the same shit that you don't want to listen to? I'd rather be over here in some peace. I don't give a fuck if my house don't look good to y'all on the outside. I don't give a fuck if my house look good enough to y'all on the inside. All this shit is motherfucking deterrence for y'all degenerate ass motherfuckers. Period. You know. But what I have always cared about is the man upstairs. The man upstairs has been saving my life for the past 44 years, not y'all. Now, for everybody that has caused havoc in my life and wanted my life obliterated out of here for the past 44 years. Oh, you are on the list. God has the list. I don't have to give it to him. I don't even have to remember all y'all motherfuckers in my brain. Because that nigga's already in here. That's the good shit about it. Really good. No. And he said, depending on which nickname I want to go by, Kiki or Puda. But he'll say, you know, all you got to do, baby. Be you. Do you. Go wherever. Do whatever. You can even be whoever. These motherfuckers can't touch you. You know why? Because they've been doing that for a long time. And a lot of things they've been doing, they weren't supposed to be doing. So, whatever your hopes are in reference to me, and you might just be looking at yourself as one person. And you might have gotten, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20 people with you that say, hey, I got the same agenda in mind. I would like to cause harm to her too. She has done this to me. Okay? God has kept a record of all of that. And no matter what it is that you don't like about me, it doesn't balance out or equal out to wanting my death. You know? And then if it's in reference to my gifts, God is on some shit like, yo, these stupid ass motherfuckers don't even know they got their own goddamn gifts. I said, I know, because they're using them on me, ain't they? He said, duh. So stop using them on me before you lose them. Use them on some shit you need. You know, I don't know. Manifest a new hairdo. Shit. Manifest a bigger dick. Manifest a spaceship or something. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck either. Just get the fuck away from me. I ain't doing shit to nobody. I don't want none of this shit done to me. And that might not sound like a prayer to God to y'all. It's a prayer to God to me. Because guess what? That nigga hear everything I say in here and out of here. And that motherfucker talk right back to my ass too. And he listen. Because he know my intentions the whole entire time is pure as fuck. So when y'all come with y'all fake shit, God don't like that anyway. Because you fake. You fake to yourself. You fake to the rest of the world. And you even fake to these people that y'all in these groups with to come against me. Ain't none of y'all real with y'all stuff about shit. So that's what God be trying to say. Get real with your motherfucking stuff before you start trying to come for somebody else's neck about any goddamn thing. You can't. You can't. And then based upon what everybody else has done in this fucking world that has came for me, put my name in their mouth, offer me up as a sacrifice, I have not done anything close to what you all have done. Spirit sees everything. So it don't matter if you go inside your house, you lock your doors, then you go in your big ass closet, and then your closet got another room that go down some steps into a basement. They still there. So just like these demons y'all conjure up can jump in the motherfucking bodies. What you think God's spiritual angels can do too. Jump in motherfucking bodies. The devil ain't the only one that got the capability to do that shit. You know, y'all motherfuckers want me to give up on my life. Nope. 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 It'll always be a no. Because my cute, fine ass like doing shit cute and fine. So when y'all motherfuckers wanted to fuck me up, you should have just said, oh, I need to join her cute, fine ass. The right way. Without a motherfucking spell. What the fuck? Who told you that was the key to life? Like, who are these people that y'all motherfuckers be listening to? I don't understand why y'all be thinking like they're really gonna grant my wish. Like, I just know it. Let's just try this again. Are you serious? There is a switch within yourself. If you don't have it, I'm telling you to create it. The switch is this. You say, self, I don't want to go down the wrong path but so many times. And self would say, well, how many times, would you like to do that? You could say, self, I don't want to do that no more than 2 times. Self would say, all right, okay. Second time comes around, you fucked it up, right? Self says, hey, you person, I'm warning you. You don't want to do this again. Remember, we talked about it. You said it. Then you say to yourself, I just think if I do it again, it's going to get right. Let me tell you what that motherfucker already saying. No, it ain't. And the reason why I got this damn hair, the reason why it's not going to get right is because when you made that vow to yourself and your intentions aligned with that vow, God did too. So every time you go against, let's say, past those 2 times, because you wanted to be warned and you wanted to make sure to get yourself out of danger, you know what I'm saying? So that meant that you were not supposed to go past that particular threshold after that second time. But because you keep doing it anyway, now all that you're getting is danger. You have to still go back into the spirit with pure intentions to change that decision. All decisions are based on intention. All choices are based on intention. You can't always put bad intention, in your manifestations, or when you do want to channel. All you're going to get back is bad. I've never been a bad intention manifester. I don't even care who you are. I'll still find some good from you, in you, around you, beside you, and behind you. Because I know there's more than one way to skin a cat. And then once I find whatever that is, I'll bring that glow up out of you. I'll make you believe in yourself when you didn't. I'll make you understand the value of who you are even when you don't. And I understand what that feels like because I've been through it because of what other people put me through. Willingly or unwillingly. Everyone at some point in their life have made bad decisions. The key to life is knowing when to stop making them. Don't make that your bitch. Because that bitch will own you. That's what that saying really means. The devil is a bitch. The devil in the details. But you're forgetting who supplies the fucking details. Your stupid ass. Your fucking brain. Like, yo, you're the one orchestrating your demise. You must stop. Because even though you are sending these messages out into the ethers and you want it to affect a certain person or certain people, it won't. It will always affect you because you're the devil in the details. And when you do put it out there, it depends. Time, seasons, blah, blah, blah. What's your zodiac? Who you up against and who's your, you know what I'm saying? So let's say if we were compatible, but you hate my guts. So guess what? A lot of your shit ain't gonna work. The universe has a way to debunk all of the mischief, all of the bullshit, all of the fuckery. That's why when I asked God how to fix this, he said, unfuck yourself. They fucked you up. Now you unfuck yourself by fucking them up back. I'm gonna let you think about that. And when you realize that you're your beginning and you're your end, you will realize only you can fix you. And you cannot project your fucked up shit onto somebody else and think you're going to make it stick. This world's been here for millions of years. So is God. So guess what? You're not getting anything over on that man and his wife. You're not. So it's best that all the people that like to do all the bad stuff say bye-bye. Stop doing it. I don't care if you think I'm chastising you. I don't care if you think I'm belittling you. I don't care if you know, do know me or not, or you feel like you older, you wiser, you know more, and all that kind of shit. I'm telling you, all people get stuck in routines, stuck in cycles, stuck in patterns, stuck in behavior. Because when you do something so much, it becomes a part of you. And if you don't know how to break those things that I just mentioned, you must learn how to break those things I just mentioned. So you don't self-sabotage yourself. God is not hard to find or feel or see or hear. You must be open to receive it. That is what that is meaning. You know what I'm saying? I'm the light that irritates your demons. Pretty much. I don't have to do much for that to happen. Pretty much. I just got the light on. Pretty much. I am like a mirror. A real mirror, though. You know. I just be like, well, Bob. No, I ain't gonna use Bob because that's my granddad's name. Ain't my own. I just say, you know what? I'll feel now. Have you ever thought to just, I don't know, whatever it is, dial it back, stop it, refrain? Have you ever decided to analyze yourself? Have you ever decided to say, well, when I get to this level of anger, I respond this way. So I need to work on myself so I can stay below that level. It will keep me free. It will keep me safe. And it'll still keep me being able to look out for my family. God is that fucking simple. Don't make God hard. And don't make my life hard because I got God. I went through hard times. And every time I found them, you're not taking them away from me. So if your thought process is like that, you're already on the losing team. Rejoin
the right team, people.